Hello and welcome to the yet another webinar series 2025 for your ticket. In this webinar, we're going to see the proven steps to set up your event and how we can simplify your event setup.
Hello everyone. Whether you have already hosted an event before or this is your first hunt, we are going to show how easy it is to build, launch, and grow your event with FairTicket.
So with me, Pooja, she is a product analyst. She has the in-depth knowledge about the product. She is also research the different ticketing platforms and the needs of the event organizer. And she always come up with the new features which add more values to the platform and that can help you to make your event management even easier.
Thank you. And joining me is Parikshit Jani, who heads up product sales and marketing. He has helped enormous attractions to sell out their events while creating a smooth guest experience. And I'm really excited you get to learn from him today. So, Parikshit, what are we going to cover in this webinar?
So we're going to cover like setting up your event with the super easy three steps, how we can set up an event with cleanness so that it can avoid more confusion, what we can add as an event detail to make things easier for the ticket buyer to understand, crafting the ticket strategy, and how we can drive more revenue, the extra revenue with the bunch of features that is available in a platform. Box office and user management. This topic is basically required because we want to show you that how you can manage the resources, how you can manage the users, and how you can utilize them on your event day. What are the testings that you have to go through before you make it live so that you can be sure yourself? And the common mistakes, of course, because while you are setting up an event and you are in hurry to set up an event with all the information, the basic information that you have, but sometimes in the that much of hurry, you may leave some things behind and that may come up with some sort of chaos. So what are the common mistakes that you should avoid? So these are things that you can do.
Then we will check some powerful tools of your ticket that make your event ticketing easier. And the best part, you will see everything live on the Fear Ticket dashboard. At the last, we are going to cover some Q&A, so you can drop your questions in the chat that we'll answer at the end of this webinar. So Parikshit, let's jump in.
Yeah, so first one is like setting up your event on the Fear Ticket with super easy steps. And the steps are adding your event detail, create your schedules, and make your event page perfect. And boom, you are ready. These are
By
the
the way,
steps,
Parikshit,
but yeah, go ahead.
can you show exactly how this even look like on the real dashboard?
Sure. So if you jump into the Fear Ticket, once you sign up, you will ended up with this particular page where you can add the first event. So let's add new event like Haunt 2025, Haunted House, the best haunted house. And if you see here, I am not adding here 2025 or any reference of the current year. The main reason of this particular URL is that because this URL will going to create the footprints and on the social media, on the web. So whenever your ticket buyer will purchase the ticket, they will going to follow this particular URL. And once you make this event live, this URL will help you to bring more customers, okay? Because you have already spent some money on this particular URL, and we're also going to use the same URL for you to market on a social media. So this URL should not be changed over the period. So make sure whenever you set up your event URL should be consistent over the years. Next is the location where you can add more locations over here by adding just Google locations here, and then this is best part because when you make your event live, people wants to search you, so they will find the Google address on your ticketing page, and it is quite easy to locate you. So location is important. Now let's select the category and subcategory Halloween haunt. Time zone, we keep it like central. Organization is Fear Ticket. You can add the organization detail at the very first time, and you can always enter the basic organization name, and that's it. Let's move on.
What are these different types of schedule, Parikshit? Can you please explain?
Yeah, so simple ticketing and time ticketing, these are the two types of schedule. So usually the ticketing systems not provide this complexity. You have to select whether you will going to go with the simple ticketing or time ticketing. But let me tell you here, you can manage your schedule both the way. Simple ticketing is basically a date range where the ticket is valid from the very first day of your event to the very last day of your event, and people can come any day when you are open. Simple ticketing is usually used where you want to sell a season pass, where season pass is something like people can come at any day when you're open. It may have some sort of extra fee, or maybe the pricing is little bit higher for the season pass because it gives them a flexibility to come the based on their convenience. So that's the reason simple ticketing schedule is there for the date range. And I highly recommend to go with the time ticketing while you are selling like normal ticket, just like general admissions or fast pass or family pass or any corporate pass or something. The reason is that having the time ticketing schedule, you can control a day or even a one specific schedule, one specific time slot, and you can make the change accordingly. We'll eventually see that what are the best things that you can do with your pricing. But to get all the benefits of dynamic pricing and the playing around with the price will give you the flexibility with the help of this time ticketing schedule. Simple ticketing will not going to give you that kind of flexibility. But let's just create one simple schedule for the uh, date range which start at the 1st of September, 7 p.m. to the uh, November 1st, and it will end at 11 p.m. Save. So this is the date range. At the same time, you can add another uh, like the time ticketing schedule. Here I want to create the schedule for all the Saturdays and Sundays. And let me make it little bit complicated here where the Saturdays and Sundays has the time slot 7 to 8, 8 to 9, 9 to 10, and 10 to 11, and save it. At the same time, we want to add September 7, 14, 21st, 5th, 7 to 8, 8 to 9, and 9 to 10 only because it's a Sunday. So we can have the different types of schedules that you can create. And let's expand all the Sundays here. You will see 7 to 8, 8 to 9, 9 to 10. But if we expand the Fridays and Saturdays, you can see 7 to 8, 8 to 9, 9 to 10, and 10 to 11. So these are the different types of flexibility that you can have while you are setting up an event with the time ticketing. Next is the tickets. So let's create a ticket. Uh, General admission with the price of $25. And this general admission will going to assign all the time slots. There will be a VIP ticket, and it may have the $20. And this is also a time slot ticket. And here we are creating a season pass where it has the price of $25 and we'll assign this to existing date range and save it. That's it. Your event is all set now.
Wow, super quick. Your event is
Yep.
just set up in just 3 steps.
Yep. So while you have the things ready in your mind, like what kind of ticket and schedule you have and what type of ticket will assign to date range and time slot, then it is quite easy for you to do it. So now, why clean event setup matters? Clean event setup, it doesn't mean that you will going to create just a normal ticketing page. Clean event setup, it means it should have the enough information. It increase the guest trust and the conversations. While someone drop themselves on your ticketing page should be well equipped with the information like what type of event they will going to experience, what type of strategies that you have, is there any policies that you are applying on the purchase, what kind of experience they will going to have by purchasing one particular ticket. So information about the event and the clean information about the ticket, it should be there in the descriptions. So this will give an ease to the ticket buyer, reduce the checkout confusion. So as I mentioned, entering the proper details of event, entering the proper details of the tickets, uh, clear instructions or about the pricings will going to decrease the confusions, because once someone purchase the ticket and let's say if they have the plenty of options in a ticketing, okay, then and they have to purchase it from, that will create a problem. So while someone is purchasing a ticket, the experience should be smooth enough. They will going to select the ticket, add the quantity. If there is a time slot selection, select the date, time slot, enter the quantity, and they can proceed for the checkout. There should not be much more confusion in that.
Absolutely. And I think a lot of haunt organizers, they just don't realize that how much this setup impacts the operations behind the scenes. So for example, if your time slots and ticket price are well planned, you can manage your crowd flow, even the avoid the bottlenecks as well. Plus,
Correct.
your team on the ground, for example, your actors, your box office staff, your check-in users, everybody, they know what to expect, when to expect, and when it's calm to smoothen the check-in entry. So eventually, your clean event setup make your D-Day smoother.
That's true. That's very true. So clean event setup is really matters. Adding an event detail, that sales. As I mentioned, like enter the proper detail of and the clear and catchy names and subtitles of the ticket. Like we said, there's the general admission, which is most commonly used name in a ticket. But apart from that, what they will going to get in the general admission, and what is the difference of the general admission and VIP? What kind of VIP treatment that they're going to get? So those all are the information that you need to provide in a ticketing description, apart from the actual event detail. So that is really important things. Add compelling banner images. So while you are designing, lots of people are not that much bother about their designing of the ticketing page. This is really an important things, because ticket buyer will jump from your ticketing page to the from your website to the ticketing page. So we should try to match the design of your existing website and your ticketing page, so that it cannot give them any kind of the surprise that you are moving from one website to the another website. That is the one thing. The another thing is that banner image should be as per the experience that they will going to have. Maybe sometimes banner image is not fair enough to explain what they will going to experience, but of course you can use the videos as well. So if you have the YouTube channel and if you have releases your video on the YouTube, then you can use that one particular URL add as a banner image, and that video will going to be there on your ticketing page, and that will really help you.
100%. But Parikshit, what I observe is people often underestimate how important the event description is. It's not just the text filler, it's actually a well written story or a theme that hook and get people excited, emotionally involved as well. And while you are at it, just double check your schedule settings. Is your schedule recurring logic right? Are your start and end times accurate? These are very small things, but if you mess up the schedule or set the wrong time zone, that's not just a tech issue, it actually affect your ticket sales. It will affect your guest arrival timing, even your staffing on the ground as well. So we talked a lot. Parikshit, can you please show it on the platform?
Yeah, sure. So yeah, it's a congratulations. We have created the Hon 2025 right now, but as we have discussed, like we need to add more detail here. So let's just go to the template design and let's just add more ticket and event description over here. So for that, let's select the template. There are three types of template like ticket list, calendars, and classics. Classic is basically which I personally prefer a lot, but classic is the template where there will be a list. So let's just go with the calendar as of now. So here you can see there is a banner, there is a description that you can add over here. The ticket event timing, then when it will start and when it will end, the event gallery description and all that. So let's say we want to add a good enough description about the event. So if you can see here, there is a basic by default description that we have already added, but I'm sure every attraction is different. They are giving a new and updated experience every year. So you can enter all the detail that you have, and then you can use the generate text. This is basically an AI tools through which whatever the information that you have added, based on that, it will going to create a well equipped and conventional description of your event. Even though you can also make change in that description as well, but here you can see there's ultimate Halloween experience show with all the basic detail according to the description that I have given previously, and it just created, and we can save it. In case you want to make any change over here, you can always come and make change and then save it. So let's just save it. uh, as we have also mentioned that you should go with the banner, you can update the banner. So this is the by default banner we are providing, but in case if you have your own, you can always upload your banner with this size specified, and even you can add the YouTube URL as well in case if you have, and that will help you increase the visit on your Facebook pages or any social media pages. So you can always click here and enter the URLs, and that will help you. Apart from that, there are FAQs. This is really an important things I would like to share, because lots of people, event organizers are basically call us and say that, and even we are also getting the call on behalf of the event organizers from the ticket buyers and saying that, hey, this is something I want to experience with X haunted house. Can I? Now it's you that you are going to manage everything. So all the possible questions should be answered in the FAQ section here. And I personally prefer that you can add as many questions as you have, and you can enter over here. This will really help you, because people will also going to call you by finding your contact number from the social media and from your websites. So it is always better to have the FAQs over here. So these are the different things that you can use. Event map, as I mentioned, like while you have added the locations to the Google address, then it is always better so that you can have that event map over here. Let's just save it, and that's it. You can change it from uh, light to the dark page. You can change the primary color according to your website. Let's say if you have a maroon colors, then you can select that maroon color over here and you can always save it. So that's how your event page will look alike. Okay. Now, if you can always check it out from the uh, mobile point of view, how your event page will look alike, and even in tablet. So as I mentioned, like more than 80% of the ticket buyer will going to use the mobile device. So make sure your ticketing page should look good enough with the mobile. So these are the basic details that you can always use. The
That's
another
really
description
amazing.
that, yep, Pooja. And there was one last thing that is remaining about the ticket description. So we can go to the ticket and add on, and here we can add whatever the description you have about the ticket. And this will also help you that how what they will going to get in the general admission or in VIP and even in a season pass. So that's how you can create your ticketing page, and that will help you. Yep,
So it's more like setting up your event website itself. So much
that's true.
features you have given for setting up your template itself. That's really amazing.
Yeah, and that it will give you the lots of flexibility to add more informations, or maybe you can, hide some of the information as well, so you can always experience those things. So next is crafting your ticketing strategies. Like we have discussed already, the in a overview, like time entry, date range ticketing, or a flexible schedule. So why time entry is really an important things? Because let's say general admission is $15, okay, but for the last two weekends of the Halloween, you want to increase the price of the general admission for $15 to $20 and VIP from 20 to 25 for those two, for, basically for those 4 dates, Saturdays, Fridays and Saturdays of the two weekend. You can always do this with the help of this timed entry. But in case if you have the date range, then you will not have the flexibility to make these things. Uh, Create tiers, early bird discount, general admissions, last call purchase. So these all are the different types of tiers. We all are selling tickets as an early bird discount, and it is always there, and I no need to explain that thing. So that is the one tier. The another is like a general purchase where people can purchase with the regular price. But what about the last minute purchase? We always encourage people to purchase the ticket in advance. Two reasons. One, we want the revenue so that we can manage the current and ongoing expenses. That is the one thing. The other thing is that the resource allocation. Really important things, because while you are managing more than 2,000, 3,000 people at your venue at once, if you have the information in very well advance, it is much easier for you, and it is really a peace of mind for you to manage the resources and manage the event by that time. What people are doing, they are adding $2 or $3 extra if you are purchasing ticket within 24 hours. They don't want to, basically, but even though they are adding more, like adding $2 or $3 in the ticket price. The reason, one is that we saw people are purchasing tickets at the very last moment, or maybe within 2 or 3 days. So eventually you will get more revenue, of course, by adding the $2 or $3 in a last call. But apart from that, you will also get more revenue to manage the resources. So it is highly recommend to set up your event in such a way so that it can be a tiered base, where early bird discount is there, some discounts are also there on the general pricing tickets, and for the last minute purchase, maybe some people are, I know few event organizers are there, they are just minimizing the that price, because they feel that okay, at the last minute no one will going to purchase, so maybe they are giving the uh, ticket or selling the ticket at the discounted price as well. So yeah. That is the last minute call.
Right, right, absolutely. We talked a lot about tiers and schedules. Let's talk some fun part about pricing. You know
Yeah.
what? We have pricing automation tools set up in Fair Ticket. With rule-based pricing, you can set conditions. What type of conditions? For example, after 100 tickets are sold, increase the price by 2%. Or on a specific date, switch from early bird to regular pricing. You can even set different prices for specific days, specific time slots, or even ticket combinations. So let's take an example. If you want Saturday night to cost more than Thursday, that's done with rule based pricing. If you want VIP on Halloween to cost a little more than general admission, absolutely, this is possible. So all these pricing game is possible with the help of custom pricing and rule based pricing.
That's
Don't
true.
forget one important thing, there is something about upsells, the combo tickets, the group discounts, the add-ons like merchandise or X throwing. These can seriously boost your per ticket revenue. So these are just very small upgrades that not only add revenue but actually elevate your guest experience. Yes, Parikshit. Can you show it on screen a few of the things so that we can set it up quickly?
Sure, and this is really an important part though. So we have talked about the tier-based pricing. We have talked about the different discounted price and all that. So let's see how it works and what are the benefits of having the time ticketing. So let me just go to the custom price right now. So if you see here, we have set up two tickets with a date and time slot, general admission and VIP. Now, for the first weekend, you want to give the discount of $3. So you want to set like uh, general admission is $12 only for the September 5th. Then it's set like $12 for the general admission, and VIP we want to decrease it by $2 and all the time slot. Save it. You can do the same with the Saturdays and Sundays as well. So here we have make the custom price, or maybe we can say a dynamic price, while where the general admission is at the discounted price of $12 and the $18 for the VIP admission. So this is what we can do. Now, at some point of time, we think that the uh, October and the last weekend, we think that general admission should be more than 15. So we can say it's a $20 for the Friday, all the time slots, save it. And the Saturdays, $25 for all time slots and save it. So this is the dynamic price. You have made things much more precise. Now, if you think that you want to control the number of people as well, let's say these are the most purchased time slots so far according to your experience. This is just an example. So you want to limit the quantity of general admission. One cannot purchase more than 150 per time slot. Then we can set 150 per time slot. So general admission for the Friday 10th, one cannot purchase more than 150. So this is how you can manage the crowd and control the crowd as well. So this is the custom price that you can use. And we also discuss like the rule-based price and automation. So if you see here, add rules, and there are bunch of like there are four types of rule, like based on the ticket quantity sold, based on the purchase date, based on the purchase day, or a day within the event schedule people wants to change the price. So let's take an example. If anyone purchased the VIP admission 2 days of the event schedule, increase the price of that event by dollar, let's say two, and save it. So here you can see the VIP admission. So let's say anyone purchase a ticket. Let's say today is the Saturday, and I want to go today only, and I'm purchasing the ticket for the Saturday only. It's within 2 days of the VIP admission. I need to pay $2 extra. So this is the rule-based price. So there are lots of rules are here based on the ticket quantity sold. So let's say if someone think that I want to increase the price of the ticket, if the tickets are sold more than 50 or more than 100 or more than 200, then the based on the price ticket based on the quantity sold, price will be changed. You can control it by the within the date range only. You can change it by the purchase day only. So you can always go and play around with these all rules, and that will help you. So yeah, this is the one of the other way we can manage the pricing and the quantity. The another thing that Pooja has mentioned here is the upsell. This is really an important thing because you want to upsell the ticket. So for that, let's say we have a product. So let's just go to the products. I have already created one product, which is the t-shirts. And if you see here how the t-shirts is look alike, then I have set the t-shirt small, price is 22, large, extra large with this dedicated inventory. And I want to set this particular ticket to the font 2025, and this product we want to make it available on a box office and online both. So let's save it, and from here product I have just created one product. Let me go back to the font 25, and if I go to the upsell, so it is basically in upsell items. Select the general admission product. Here I will just add one description like don't forget to add. You can add any description here, upsell. So whenever someone purchases the general admission without product, then there will be a pop-up option over there where there will be a pop-up with the upsell of the product. And this is what I have set for the general admission, and I'm setting up this same for the season pass as well. So yeah, season pass is there. One last thing that I would like to share here is add-ons. So let's say there is a 5-minute escape with the $5. You can always add the sticker, save it. And once you create the add-on, you have to assign the add-on to the uh, ticket. So here we are assigning the add-on to the ticket, 5-minute escape, and save it. And that's it. If you go here and if you see, click, there is a season pass because we have set it. But if you click on the Fridays, you will see here pricing because it's a early bird, but someone want to purchase a ticket for the 12th. It's a $15. Click on it, add it, and you can see here the add-on. Let's say we are not selecting add-on, and this is the upsell pop-up that you can always use and select upgrade with whatever the variant you have, add the quantity and upgrade it. That's it. So this is how upgrade will definitely going to help you to add more revenue. So make sure you are going with the upgrade and the discounts and all that as well.
Yes, Parikshit. Can we talk something about how to add extra revenue apart from the ticket sales?
Yep, couple of things that I have already added, like the general, like how you can add the merchandise, how you can add the add-ons and assign the add-on to the particular ticket, where while someone is purchasing the ticket, they can have the option as well upfront with them so that they can select it. Custom service fee. this is really an important thing because nowadays people are also on. I can say, let's say if you are selling ticket with the price of $15, okay. So your actual cost with the platform, with the current platform, is actually around 93 cents. Yeah, 93 cents only. People are adding, collecting the service fee $2.5. Imagine it's $2.5. So if you are selling 10,000 tickets of general admission, you are adding more than $10,000 of revenue just through the service fee, just through the custom service fee. You can always control the service fee for sure, but as I mentioned, like if you are selling two tickets, then at least $20,000 is nothing you are getting from the service fee only. So merchandise is there, it will work, add-on works, custom fee, yeah, that is the things that you can always use.
Right. And guys, if you are worried about cancellation, this next point is just for you. You can offer ticket protection, that is also known as self insurance, as a paid option. So it's a win win situation. Guests feel secure and you keep the ticket revenue even if they don't show up. One important thing, don't forget the upgrade order feature. This is a game changing. Just charge a small fee to let guests switch to a higher tier ticket or a different day schedule. These are just small things. It's just about giving the buyers the choice, the flexibility, so that they can have the required ticket or the schedule as per their availability, and you can unlock the new revenue stream apart from your ticketing, general ticketing sales.
That's for sure. And that's definitely going to drive more revenue. And these are the proven steps. It is not something like we are just add these features and we are just discussing these all things because lots of haunted houses over the years have used this type of features and they have already added much more money into their revenue stream. Box office and user management. This is also an important part because while you are selling ticket at the box online, you have set up everything. Everything is good. You are selling ticket. Ticket revenue is like inflow is there. What about the actual management on the event day? So you have to be well prepared in advance. Ensure that all your hardware is updated and compatible. Compatible by that I mean like if you are using the outdated devices, whether it is even an iPhone or iPads, make sure those should be latest. It should be up to the mark because security and the new enhancements companies are always releasing in their regular updates. So your device should be updated only. And from our side as well, we are always try to co-op with the new features and the functionalities that uh, the OS or the iPad or Android have, given or release over the period because we want to co-op with that to give more flexibility to you, and for that we also need to enhance our system and we have to match the compatibility of our box office the organizer app with the current OS of any device, whether it is Android or iOS. So make sure your hardwares are up to the mark. You should have the latest version of organizer apps. As I mentioned, organizer app is always there, which will help you to sell and scan ticket, but it should be compatible with the latest version so that you can get the full-fledged benefit of whatever the effort we have given to give you the best experience. So as I mentioned, your devices should be up to the mark. It should be in a running situation. It should be well equipped. The internet, the connectivity between the internal devices and the latest version of OS or the organizer app is much needed.
Absolutely. But Parikshit, I would like to tell you one thing that many event organizers forget. It is access for their team members. 100%. Their team members should have the required access for managing the admin and managing the box office.
That's
So
true.
inside the admin, they can create users. They can create users with different roles, different permissions, and as per their requirement, they can create as many users as they want. Let's take an example. Your check-in staff can be limited to scanning only, while your box office user might have access to the sales and sales reporting. So these users can be created in the user and permissions of the admin. This will keep things secure and efficient. So make sure you are creating relevant box office and scanning users. Then come the most important thing, tap to pay. If you are using NFC enabled devices like the newer iPhones or Androids, you can accept contactless card payments directly on your phone. No need of any hardware. Your phone will become the hardware to accept the payment. Just enable it in your settings and your team can process sales on the spot. This will save a bunch of amount from for buying the new hardwares. So it's actually super easy and super fast.
That's very true, Pooja. And NFC enabled devices, if you are using to sell ticket, as she mentioned, like you do not have to have that reader, card reader, basically. This is the best part of our in-house payment processor, which is the Hightix payment, which we highly recommend because it's very good. We're going to discuss this. So, what's the testing that you have to go through before you make your event live? All ticket types and types on desktop and mobile. So, as I mentioned, like people are purchasing tickets through the mobile, so make sure that the ticket name and the descriptions of the events, everything should be fair enough visible. It should be proper in terms of the background and the foreground of the ticket name. The pricing should be there. It should be clear enough over there. The selections of schedules should be there. It should be aligned with the mobile devices. So keep in mind these things. You have to have the experience on your own cell phones and even in a desktop as well. Like I'm never say that you just ignore the desktop because people are also purchasing the ticket to the desktop. Apart from that, policies to build the buyer's trust. Terms and conditions is really an important thing because all the haunted houses have no refund, no cancellation policy in any circumstances, but it should be clear enough visible. So you have to add those policies, tax waivers, whatever the another, the restrictions that you have. Like lots of haunted houses do not allow the weapons in their premises. There some of the people are not allowed the alcohol beverages into their premises. So uh, all the possible things that you want to put in your policies you have to mention and people have to accept before they purchase. So these are the policies that you have to keep in mind.
Yes, yes. And after verifying all these things, just dig deep into the backend setup as well. Verify your event details, your taxes, your schedule logic, ticket names, pricing, time slots. These things are very important, especially if you are running timed entry or multiple day events. Finally, just do a dry run, a quick run through the full checkout flow from starting till the card payment purchase. This should include the discount codes, your different payment methods. So these are small things. If you catch any issue before your events go live, so you can avoid these emergency fixes on the D-Day itself. Before it goes to the customers, it will come to you itself.
Very true, Pooja. So testing, really, really important things. So common mistakes that to avoid. Like it's now pretty much clear that what you should do, what you should not do. But here, what I would like to discuss with you, like too many ticket types will definitely going to create a confusion. Like someone wants to supposed to purchase a ticket for the X haunted house, but they had ended up with purchasing the other haunted house. Then they will going to call you to update, and there will be a total mess up. Should be there. Ticket types should be there as well. You can add like 6 7 ticket types as well, even more than that as well. But The only point is that every single ticket type should be clear enough in its own that what they will going to purchase, what they will going to get while they purchase such tickets. So try to keep it minimized, but even though if you want to keep it like in a number, then it should be a clear enough in a title and in a event description. Missing the key event detail or unclear policy, this is the nightmare. Trust me, this is the nightmare because people, lots of people are saying that we have expected this and we got like the completely the different experience. And sometimes based on that only people are filing the chargebacks because they
Yes,
are saying
yes,
that
disputes are raised 100%. Yes.
that is the most common mistake that people are doing, that they are not clear enough on the ticket description or event description that what they will going to get. Let them make clear, because you are going to ended up with the unnecessary chaos of chargebacks and all that, which is completely illogical, but you have to manage. So that's the reason policy should be clear, and the description, whether it is ticket or event, should be fair enough and clear. No add-ons or upsell, you will lose the revenue. I'm not saying that everybody should have the add-on, but if you have add-on or the products, why are you not upselling it? It's a feature there. It just matter of couple of minutes only, not more than 3 minutes. It will require to add things in an upsell. Do it, and trust me, more than 20% of revenue on the add-ons you will going to get just by upselling. And these are the few statistics we were already shared in our previous seminar as well. So upsell is really an important things. Don't avoid it.
Yes, these are some common mistakes that many of the event organizers do. We discussed in our previous slide that how testing your ticketing purchase is very important. So if you skip the test purchases, or if your poor hardware preparation is not set it up or up to mark, this actually leads to the chaos on the event day itself. Make sure you test, verify everything before making it live, or even after making it live, just do the test purchase. Make sure your scanners, your printers, your POS devices, everything is charged, fully connected to the internet and updated. The latest OS is updated, the latest Fair Ticket Organizer app is updated, and then you are definitely ready to go. Make sure you avoid these common mistakes that are usually done by our event organizers if they are in a hurry to make their event live. So plan your event in advance and verify all the scenarios to avoid the chaos on the event day.
Exactly, Pooja. So Fair Ticket features that make your event setup easy. There is a one dashboard that will going to give you the glimpse of sales and the ticket, the number of tickets, revenues, orders. So it's really good things that you can get the glimpse of your current scenario of your event. Automated pricing, rules-based price, and the custom prices are also there. So you no need to keep in mind, and you have to go every time on one particular date and time and make the change. Just make a rules and the rules will work. Seamless add-on and upsell integration is there, as I mentioned, like it just matter of couple of minutes only and your upsell will be there. Box office and QR code scanning app is there. We are keep enhancing it, so it will give you the flexibility and the ease of doing on your actual operation days. Comprehensive reportings and payouts and taxes, everything is open, transparent, and reportings are really a good tool that you can always utilize. We have a bunch of reports that will going to give you the current information at any moment if you go to any reports. So that will really works for you. So these are the features. And apart from that, dynamic pricing, add-ons, gift vouchers, combo tickets, and the other things are there that you will going to enjoy with the free ticket, upselling, social media discounts, and whatnot. Everything is there. We have the time limitation to not include everything or club in a one session only, but definitely we're going to come up with lots of new webinars where we will going to give you the insight of the precise locations of the platform, and that will give you the more insight about the like any feature. So that will work.
Exactly. So that wraps up the main content. Now it's your turn, guys. If you have got questions about anything we covered related to setup, strategies, tools, features, or even your specific event related queries, just drop them in the chat.
Yep. In case if you have any questions about the height experiment, because we are highly recommend to use you guys to the height experiment, because we have created a tailor-made solutions in association with the Stripe, and it's very nominal price. It's 2.99% is nothing with compared to the features and everything. And even with the current market trend where people are charging way higher than this, but they are giving very limited functionality. But with Fear Ticket or Height Experiment, you can have everything. So, yep. Any questions, Pooja?
Yes, there is one question, Parikshit. It says that can I edit event details or ticket prices after publishing the event?
Yeah, that's quite easy. You can always make change or adjustment once you make your event live. Make sure that once you make any change in the ticket descriptions, or even in a ticket or event description, once you save it, just wait for 1 or 2 minutes, because it will take a little bit of time to get reflect across the globe. So, but yes, of course, you don't need to bother about to pause the event and make the change and make it live again. No, you can do that things anytime. So it's super easy.
There is one more question, Parikshit. Can I offer ticket upgrades after purchase?
Ticket upgrade after purchase. Yeah, actually, for that, like people can do order upgrade. There are two ways to do it. One is order upgrade, where you can make the order upgrade enable from the platform, and let them upgrade the order themselves. Of course, you can add the revenue with the help of order upgrade as well. By the way, Pooja, we can add $2 or $3 for the upgrade fee, and they can upgrade on their own, and they can maybe call you. But yes, it is possible for them to upgrade their ticket after purchase for sure. uh, Whether they want to, you want them to upgrade themselves, or you want to upgrade their order on behalf of them, both things is possible for sure. And upgrading themselves is super easy process, so you don't need to take the burden of managing all those calls. Let them upgrade their ticket themselves.
Right. Okay, there is one more question. Can How does this rule-based pricing work?
Okay, so rule-based prices works in such a way. Let's say one scenario that I have already share with you. Like, if someone want to purchase on the same day, then how system will know? System will know just because of the rules based price, because in system we have created one rule. Like, if someone is purchasing ticket and someone is purchasing today only, and you have made the price, like if someone purchases a ticket for the same day, then the price will automatically increase. So they will get the price $2 added into the actual price only. So you no need to go and check every time. The other rule is there where, let's say, people wants to give them a discount on one small period of time. Let's say your event is start from the 1st of September to 31st of September, but 1 week in this entire season, you want to say like it's a light week. We name it example. Let's take an example. It's a light week. So in this, what happened? Any purchase on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, there will be a $1 off. These are the different strategy. Okay. For that, you don't need to go to that particular schedule and decrease the price. Just create a rules, date range, select the days, desired days, and set that decrease the price by $1. Or maybe you can change it by that percentage as well. But make your rule, save it, and that's it. Let the rule works, because it will work automatically based on the behavior of your event. Sometimes people are also thinking that, okay, one particular time slot I want to increase the price of the ticket by 10%. If someone, if the slot is booked for more than 50% or a 60% or a 70%, you can do that as well. So as I show you, in dynamic pricing, there's a rule-based price. Choose the rule, create the rule the way it is, and save it. That's it. It will work.
That's great, Parikshit. There is just one more question. Can I control the parking add-ons quantity?
Yeah. If there is an add-on, now this is the really a confusion for the people. See, add-on is completely depend on the tickets quantity, because add-on is highly connected with the ticket, tightly connected with the ticket. So whatever the ticket behavior is the same behavior of the add-on. But in case if you want to manage the parking, then I recommend you to create a product. People are using it because in product you have a flexibility to control the price. So yeah, that control the quantity basically. So you can always create a product, assign the product to the ticket, and this is how once someone purchases the ticket, there will be an option over there to choose the parking. And with the parking, there is an option to choose, like they want to have the two parking or one parking or three parking. It's all up to you. So yes,
Okay.
it is possible.
Okay. Another question related to products. Does adding up sell items like shirts, is there an option for sizes and inventory tracking purposes?
Of course, there is a variant.
Absolutely. Yes.
There is a variance, and as I show you, if you were there on that portion where I was showing you the product, so I have created a product T-shirt. If I when I open in an edit mode, you have find that there is a small T-shirt, there is a large T-shirt, there is an extra large T-shirt. Every single variant has its own quantity and price, and yeah, that is fine, you can do it. It
Yes,
is
so
available.
basically, you can add the sizes in the product variant and you can definitely track the inventory, how many of the particular size products are sold and
Yeah,
what are still in the inventory. It's possible. Yeah.
correct, correct.
There is one more question in the chat. We have multiple places that state there is no refund. Why do the banks allow a chargeback for people that just don't show up? We use time ticketing, so if someone doesn't show up, we can't resell that time slot. Yeah,
uh,
of course.
so I'm sorry, can you please repeat the question again,
So
because I have
it
just missed the
says
first
that
part.
there is clearly mentioned no refund policy. Why do the bank allow a chargeback for people that doesn't show up? So basically, they buy the ticket and they just don't show up on the D day. So they use time ticketing. So if someone doesn't show up, they can't resell the time slot.
Of course, see, there is a one big confusion about the chargeback. Let me tell you, let me give you the little bit of information about the chargeback and how banks are working. See, for banks, you are an enemy. It's straightforward things, because for bank, their customer are the gods. So if someone says that, hey, I got the fraudulent transactions, bank will immediately give them a money back, and it will going to create the chargeback. Now it's your it's your responsibility to fight that chargeback and submit the proper evidence. So filing a chargeback is just matter of one call. Okay. Now, even though there is a policy, even though there is a like limitations of purchase and everything, but even though when someone call and say that, okay, I just got one chargeback which seems like fraudulent, okay, bank will file it as a fraudulent chargeback. Now you will going to provide them all the detail, like what are the refund policies, what are the cancellation policies, what are the no refund policies. Everything is there. They have purchased the ticket. Ticket was a time slot. they have to be on that particular time slot. These all things are there written in the ticket description and in event description as well, along with the waiver text. While you submit all these things in a bunch and you provide it to the to the bank, because while you are submitting the chargeback, you are basically submitting the chargeback to the bank directly with the help of this particular platform if you are using the Hitix payment. And let me tell you the things as well, because creating the chargeback, generating the chargeback evidence is a real nightmare. But with us, it's just simple click and you will generate the chargeback evidence. Never mind. You can submit that chargeback to the bank. Now it's up to the bank that how that chargeback they will going to consider it as. If everything mentioned properly, then and then only bank will going to give you the decision on your own favor, or else bank will simply say that no, this is not the genuine things. So I always prefer, first of all, collect proper evidence. Second thing is that add your own words, descriptions and appeal into that particular chargeback, because this will going to create an impact on the bank. And bank, it may possible that bank will going to declare the decisions in favor of you. So yes, chargeback is there, and they are filing the chargeback upfront in just a single call, so you can't avoid that. But of course you can submit the chargeback evidence properly, and you can fight it fullest. Yeah, so that can be
Yes,
done.
yes, definitely. And that will help you to win the chargeback. Just
Win the
add all the
chargeback.
necessary details that we already provide. Fair Ticket platform already has all the details. You just need
Yeah,
to add the information and submit it. So because of the time limitation, I request everyone to drop your questions in the email and we'll make sure to reply it as soon as possible.
that's really true. And you can always send us an email on support@fairticket.com. Our sales and support teams are always ready to give you the answer at any moment. And we are pleased to help you as well. You can always go to the Google for the reviews, and you can see that there are people who are using us and they are happy with us. So I'm sure you will going to have the fantastic Halloween season 25 this year, and have a nice day. Thank you for joining.
Yes, thank you everyone for spending time with us. We'll help you map out next steps and don't worry, we'll send the recording of today's session to your email so you can review it and share it with your team. Once again, thank you.
Thank you very much. Bye bye. Take care.